And I'm Germaine.
And welcome back to another episode of Celebrities Podcast.
Merry Christmas! Today, what we're going to be touching on is something that I've been waiting for a long time. Will it be a Christmas present?
That's right. So we have prepared a Christmas gift for Germaine.
Just for her.
Only one line. 5, 6, 7, 8.
All I want for Christmas is to be proposed to. Wow! I love the festive mood here today.
Oh my gosh.
Check out our YouTube. The set looks amazing.
Amazing.
Look
It's
at
so
our cute
nice
Christmas hat.
Honestly, why are we so cute?
Hey, this kind of thing we cannot say. Other people say, okay.
Even though we ask ourselves this question every single
Alright,
day,
yeah.
we keep it to ourselves.
Actually, why I so cute? Nobody proposed to me. That is the question, right?
Calling Asaf right now.
Hello? Shall we later? Oh my god.
Hello?
Anyway, today we are going to be discussing something that I think every girl would have thought about once in their life. Marriage proposal. For
sure.
It is something that some people think, oh, it's the most important thing in the world. Some people think it's overly performative, where you do it for the sake of doing it. So we kind of want to break it down a little bit.
Yes.
We'll get into a couple of real life stories
Yes.
from the only married person here, which we're very
I'm very
excited about.
sour about this topic. I'll tell you that first.
no!
I'm very sour about this.
You guys got to listen to the story, man.
It is a really
Yeah.
good one. So let's kind of unpack this today, but very briefly, all right? Do we all wish to be proposed to? I don't know
Sorry,
how
can
you
I
answer
just
this.
say,
What?
I cried for half a year. Kidding you. I cried for half a year, maybe a year.
Stay tuned for the full story coming up on Hush Podcast.
So I think I know Azura's answer to that question already.
It's a
Yes. For you? Yes, of course, right?
Yes, I do, actually. I think it's romantic. Yeah.
For
What
me,
about
the
you?
only single member in Hush Podcast,
For now.
for
now.
hopefully, yes. My answer is yes. I mean, which girl wouldn't want to be proposed to, right? It's a once in a lifetime kind of thing. I think we have to make it special and memorable.
Correct.
Understand.
It's correct.
So before we dive deep into the importance of marriage proposals, or maybe how superfluous it is, let's understand a bit more. Because when someone proposes, right, you know, the guy gets down on one knee. Have we ever considered why he does that? Why do y'all think?
Actually, why?
She's not wrong, actually. Why?
Why diamond ring? Why not like sapphire ring? Or ring pop, you know, the candy.
Can also.
Y'all wouldn't say yes to a ring pop?
Okay, if Asaf proposed with a ring pop, would you say yes?
Wow, that's very tough, leh.
Right?
Is there a diamond in the ring pop if I eat finish?
No.
Well, then for what?
And then you see,
I can go buy myself.
Correct, I can buy the whole box.
Y'all can propose to me with it.
Exactly.
Right.
But I think it's the notion of how expensive a diamond ring is.
Yep.
So when a guy gets it for you, it sort of like shows how sincere he is. Though it's a bit superficial, I agree, to be spending so much money on a diamond ring just to propose.
Yeah, but there are so many alternatives
For
these
sure.
days, and I think we're not so hard and fast on it. But the sad thing, right, is that modern marriage proposals are basically a marketing scheme by advertisers.
It is.
Yes.
And let me tell you about the most common marriage proposal in Singapore.
Oh,
Want a BTO?
Oh,
my
there we
goodness.
go. There
with
we
a
go.
ring or no ring?
No ring.
No
Want a
ring
BTO?
also?
Oh, because you have to wait very long, right? So a lot of them just go, want a BTO?
So imagine 5 years BTO.
Yeah.
So only 5 years later, you get on one knee, you show a ring. It doesn't even have to be a diamond ring to propose to your other half.
Yeah.
She'll say yes, what? Because you already got a house together.
That's true.
right?
That's true. But then it's also like very not romantic, you know.
A bit sad sometimes.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people do that because they think that
It's practical.
yes, a house is more important than any diamond ring,
That
right?
is very true. Well, when it comes to how did this even come about, you know, a whole diamond ring kneeling on one knee, it was actually introduced in the 1940s. It was like cooked up by advertisers, right? People started to get engaged with the diamond ring because of this 20th century advertising campaign. Hazy, what about why men kneel?
I have no idea, okay?
Yeah.
Until I read this article.
Okay.
So the idea of kneeling on one knee as essential to the standard proposal is not really enshrined in history. It appears to be a largely modern invention, but it's not clear how it originated.
Yeah.
So one possible origin can be traced back to a long, long time ago when knights dropped to one knee out of respect for royalty. So
Right, so we're royalty.
that may be how it came about. That could be
man.
interpreted as loyalty and respect for your future wife.
Okay. No, but okay, let's look at it in the more, if you don't look at it this way, right? Let's just say you see guys or on TV, all your handsome oppas, they get down on one knee.
Yeah.
You just melt away lah.
Yeah,
You're like,
actually,
oh
that's
my
true.
god. You know what I mean, right? Like visually, it just looks like.
But would you wish your other half to go on one knee when they propose to you?
Yeah, of course.
For sure, right? For sure, right? It's like they're presenting themselves to you. Yeah, I feel like that whole idea is so sweet.
Because we are the queens.
Yeah, exactly.
right.
Thank you.
Respect and loyalty.
No,
A bit superficial, are we all?
But okay, getting down on one knee, I think is pretty standard. But I think it's like, to what extent do you plan the proposal? Some people go way over the top,
Yeah.
you know, very, very flashy things like what? A helicopter ride lah,
Yeah.
rent out a whole movie theater lah,
Yeah.
you know, play your love story on the screen. I've seen that on YouTube.
Hey,
Yep.
I've seen one story
Right.
whereby this man traveled all around the world and then using his GPS, he traced where he went and the words actually form, "Marry me." So he proposed to his girlfriend. I think they were living in different countries. So he took a screenshot of all the places that he traveled to.
Yeah.
And then it formed the words "Marry me." And this is how he proposed to his girlfriend.
Wow.
Is that flashy in your opinion?
No, I think that is damn effort. Oh my god.
I think he took 6 months, you know?
What?
To travel all the places, you know?
Oh no.
Just to form the words on the map.
That is amazing.
Right.
That is like effort.
Yeah.
It's really effort.
So sweet, right?
I'm sorry, I don't think I can do this episode. I want to cry already.
Oh, we got to listen to Azura's story.
Traumatic, yeah.
It's traumatic.
Poor everyone. I hope he isn't listening to this episode.
He will. Okay, so now that we know a little bit more about the history of marriage proposals, in your opinion, do you think marriage proposals are important?
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Yes! Super.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We actually asked our listeners on Instagram about this topic, right? And about 83% of them said that proposals are romantic and they're important. The other 17% said, for what, sia?
70% are they men?
No, they think it's an outdated tradition. Like, why
Okay.
spend so much money on a proposal? It's just to make yourself feel good. Is it just like for the gram, you know, for the pics and stuff like that?
Right.
Oh.
Oh,
What do y'all think?
Okay, I actually asked my ex-radio co-host Ze Liang
I
about
thought you were going to
this.
say your ex full stop.
No,
Okay,
no,
sorry,
no,
sorry,
no,
sorry.
no. My ex-radio co-host Ze Liang about this. So he says he thinks life is all about the sense of ritual. In Chinese, we call it 仪式感.
Okay.
So he
cute, this
thinks,
boy.
yeah. He's only 24, by the way. So he thinks it's very important for that sense of ritual to happen. So marriage proposals should be held the way it should be. The guy should take out a diamond ring. He should go on one knee because then you will remember it for life.
Yeah.
So he thinks it's very, very important.
Okay. Well, one of our listeners, Serene, actually said it's a once in a lifetime, you know, for memories keepsake and to remember down the road. The emotions, the surprise, get the video, and that's why Azura is so pissed off because it's a once in a lifetime thing.
Also, many people say that this is a milestone that must be celebrated, and I agree, once in a lifetime, right?
Yeah.
And one listener, Straight Strings, says that it is a demonstration of commitment.
Oh, that's true too.
Actually, I think this demonstration can be carried out in many different forms, but I do agree a marriage proposal can be one of them. It's true.
But let's think from a point of view of why it wouldn't be important to some people, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think that it's very, very expensive and you don't necessarily have to have a proposal to show your commitment.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting married, you have that intention, you're going to go ROM and sign the papers.
sure. Yes, that's
That
right.
is already the commitment. Yeah, what for have these flashy things, wedding dinner and all that?
Yeah.
But important lah.
I
I have to agree with Ze Liang on this. The sense of ritual is very important.
Yeah.
Correct. For me, right, it really is more like it's once in a lifetime. Plus, this is the only person who can do this for you.
Exactly.
There's only one person who can do this for you.
If you don't get divorced lah.
Yeah lah.
Not you, sorry, in general.
General.
Yeah.
But you know, when you come into something like this,
Okay.
you want it to be once in your life, right? Like
Yeah,
you
for
know.
sure.
Like, get
Who
it
wants
right.
a divorce, right?
Oh, correct. So once in a lifetime, and this is the only person who can give you this moment. So I think
Wow.
that's why, even if let's say you don't like something flashy or extravagant, I think the ritual of it, like what Hazel has said, I think it's nice to happen.
Okay, so question here. Do you guys think it's weird if a girl proposes to a guy?
No.
No?
No. Not at all.
Okay.
I know someone
You would
like
get
that.
down on one knee?
Just that I would love to be proposed to.
Oh, for sure.
If my girlfriends propose to the other half, I think that's cool. That's so cool. Who knows? I may do it myself.
Okay. Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
She's ready to get down on her knee.
I know someone who did that.
Oh.
A female.
A female. So basically, if I remember correctly, this is like many years ago, but they were somewhere overseas. He was driving.
Okay.
And then she just pulled out a ring and said, "Will you marry me?"
While he was driving.
While he was driving.
Did she get down on one? Cannot get down on one knee.
cannot
How
lah,
to get down on
huh?
one knee now.
I cannot lah. In the car.
But yeah, I mean, that is very forward thinking. I think that's very modern.
Right now, right, I feel like, okay, you know, people out there who are watching might say, okay, but it's a little bit of a double standard because, you know, why would you expect this kind of gestures? Would you do it yourself and things like that, right? So for me, I think let's look at it this way, right? It's usually more important to the girl to you know,
Actually,
have something like that.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Right?
That's not wrong.
But
That is true.
let's say this guy thinks it's very important and he wants something like that for himself, which is very rare. I mean, we don't hear a lot of guys say that. But let's say the guy wants something like that, then we do lah. Because honestly, we're the only people in the world who can do it. Oh, you know what I mean?
Oh.
But I don't think many female can think the way you do.
Oh.
Right? Like, I don't think many ladies can allow themselves to.
I'll tell
never
you where
want
this is coming from.
proposing.
I'll tell you where this is coming from.
Oh my gosh,
Trauma.
I can't wait for that story. But okay, here's what one of my friends said. He's a Scorpio,
Yeah.
like Jeremy,
Hello.
and he's single.
Yeah.
He says, if we are referring to the action of proposing, he feels that in our society, men and women still hold in high regard the notion of having the formality of a marriage proposal. Like it has to happen in order for us to feel like the deal is secured. And it's amplified by social media. This I agree. We see our friends doing it, we see brand commercializing such activities. And he says that personally, he feels that it's outdated.
Oh.
He's only 32 years old, and he can say this. I'm pretty intrigued by it. And he says that he doesn't see it as a necessary activity that leads up to the commitment of both parties in a marriage. If we are both committed to each other and want a future with each other, then proposing is just do for the sake of doing it lah. Nothing else. No deeper purpose or meaning.
But wouldn't it be weird, let's say, if I get proposed to and I just don't post about it online?
Well, I cannot leh.
Right.
Oh, how come we like
Even
that?
if I dare you to do that, I don't think you'll be able to do it.
I think because so much of our lives are online right now,
Exactly.
that a milestone like that, it's definitely going up. Whether it's a
Right.
small proposal or a big proposal, it's going up.
Yeah, we tell people when we get a matcha latte, much less a marriage proposal, right? Woo! Woo! Boomerang.
But I agree that an intimate, cozy proposal is important, especially for people like us in front of the screens all the time. But I do also agree that it will go up onto my Instagram after everything has passed.
Yeah, yeah. Not during lah. Like
Not
while he's
during.
on one knee, wait, I go IG live first.
Cannot lah, cannot.
Say
lah.
yes.
Must be in the moment.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Be present.
Yes,
But
be
when
present.
you're talking about being outdated, right? What about asking parents' permission to, propose?
That is so important.
That's
so
important,
nice,
right? That's
yeah.
not
That is so
outdated, I feel.
important. That is respect.
Yeah.
That is respect for the people who gave birth to your wife.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Would you hope for your other half to do that? Did everyone do that?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, do you think Asaph would do that?
Asaph actually bought the ring already, and he showed it to my mom the moment he got home.
How come you know then he haven't proposed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
We just don't know where the ring is at the moment.
I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna go look for it, but okay. So basically, before today, I asked him as well, right? Do you think marriage proposals are important? And I thought he would say like, yes, definitely.
Knowing Asaph, yes, that should be his answer.
He said yes, but he said that it really depends on what the girl wants. Like he knows, okay, this is what I want, so I'll do this kind of proposal for you. If it's another girl, which no lah, there's no other girl. Hypothetically, if I'm someone that doesn't really like these things, right, and I feel very embarrassed by them, then maybe he would just do a very quiet one or something that is very low key. So he says it's important, but as in he's doing it more for the girl, which is me.
Sure. Yeah.
Just
which
to
is
make it
you.
clear.
Which is you. For sure.
Only you.
Correct. Correct. Asaph also says that he has the whole plan planned out. And Asaph says, it doesn't matter what she says. Let's say she says she like outdoor. But he already planned indoor. He's still gonna go with his plan because he said he's so confident of his plan.
Ayo, so sweet.
What is his
You were
plan?
there, what?
Yeah, but I don't know what is his plan
Oh.
at all.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I can't wait for the grand
So
proposal.
he says it doesn't matter what she says anymore now. He is
Okay.
going ahead with his plan.
But
you
in
better
all honesty,
listen,
I
yeah.
trust in Asif. I have faith in him. He cooks steak so
Ayo.
well, yeah, and he can plan things so well, and he knows you inside out, like Jeremy.
Yeah, one thing
This
that
is
I
the
know
guy for
is
you.
he will confirm sing song.
And would you like that?
Okay. Sing me a song. But yeah, okay, so for Azura, do you think that your husband thinks proposals are important?
Nope.
We are ready for the story.
Yeah, I
Can
think
you
so,
please
you know.
tell us what happened during
Just
your
run
proposal?
us through.
Yeah.
This is very hard. Okay.
Yeah.
How okay, I feel like after this thing happened, right? I fought with myself every day. Honestly, I'm not kidding you. I fought with myself every day, and I wondered, right? Like, what? Am I being like a bitch and a brat because I'm going on and on and on and on about this? Like, why am I unable to let go of this? But I'm fucking scarred. I'm not kidding you.
To all our male listeners listening to this, okay,
Yeah.
a marriage proposal is very important. Look at the impact it left on our dear Azura Go
The
here.
scars.
Yeah, the scars.
Emotional scars.
Okay. Ayo, she has tears in her eyes. Oh. Okay,
I think,
tell us.
yeah, it was a
Tell
very
us.
traumatic experience.
Okay. So Iran is a bit pun, right?
Oh.
I know you're watching. Hello. Okay, so actually, I don't know why it's so important to me. So I kept
Once in a
questioning, like,
lifetime.
why is it so important to me? But it just was. I don't know why. So way ahead before that, okay, so Irwan has started mentioning marriage quite early on in the relationship,
Okay.
Yeah.
which I was like, but okay, right? And then eventually, when it was sort of like gonna happen, so basically, like his parents, his family, and him had met with my parents. Yeah, so that was like a plan in place, ish, right?
So you knew it was coming already at this
I
point.
knew it was coming at this point. So even before that, right, I had prepped him, because I know this fella confirm cannot think on. So I went on and on and on, like just guiding you through, like, okay, this is what you need to have. You need to make sure that I'm in really nice clothes, I'm all dressed up, I got makeup on,
Photographer.
my nails are done,
Yeah.
there's people to take photos. I had to, for months, I went on and on.
Okay.
She's really
And I'm-
overwhelmed right
And
now.
I'm
I have to
guessing
say.
he picked a day where you were in t-shirt, jeans, and slippers. Oh, Azura.
What was
Tell us. I want to hear this
what was-
story.
let's get to the day.
Yes.
She's crying right
Oh
now.
no,
She's
oh
literally
no, oh
crying.
no.
This is raw emotions. I'm so sorry. This is actually
Like, why? I'm married for 2 years already. Why?
Hush is a safe space.
Yeah.
Safe space.
Okay.
Okay. So I went on and on, right? Like, okay, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like the biggest thing in the world, You don't need to like rent out Disneyland. I'm not asking for that, It can be intimate, but like it has to be like proper, right? I said, okay, so I said a couple of times as well. The most important thing was what you're gonna say before you.
The speech.
The speech. Like, okay.
Like his
yeah.
words, right?
Okay, yeah.
But basically, I don't care what you do. All I wanted or all I needed was like the thought, like, oh, you had so much like thought put into this, right? Let me tell you, I go out for dinner one day. It's supposed to be a casual dinner. I was in trash ass clothes, mate. Hair was trash, face was trash. And then we had dinner with his friends.
Okay.
Okay? And then he goes, I need to take something from home after this.
Okay.
Okay? So I follow him back to his place. This is probably at like 11 or 12 or something like that, right? We go to his place. He needed to take something, remember?
Uh-huh.
So I'm sitting at a desk. This is in his room, mind you, okay? Let me paint a picture for you.
Okay.
A bed,
Okay.
a desk.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sitting here.
Okay. Why am I laughing? I'm sorry. Okay.
And because it was like 11 plus or 12 plus, something like that, so when we came home, his mother had come out.
Okay.
Okay? So she's in the room, we're talking, right? So she's in the room, she's sitting on the bed.
Okay.
in her pajamas.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm sitting at the desk. And I turn and he's on one knee. I'm angry.
No, but coming from his point of view, did he feel like it was sweet and romantic to propose to you in front of his mother? Like he wants to give you that kind of respect.
Yeah, which is fine.
Okay.
I don't mind if whoever you think needs to be there.
No,
is
but
there.
she had a few requirements. Wearing nice clothes, someone to take photos and videos, what you say. He didn't tick any of those boxes. I think if the girl makes it known this is what I want, the least the guy can do is make it happen.
Sorry, A1.
Erwan,
Aw.
sorry, you are in the wrong for this.
Don't be like that.
I know he feels very bad about it now.
It's alright,
but like
sister.
for a long time he couldn't understand. So I went on and on. Wow, I was very angry. No, now that I think about it, so I was like, the fuck, right? But I knew like he was very excited, so I played along, which I don't know whether I should have not. Should I? What should I have done?
What,
You
say
know,
no,
should-
cannot lie.
No, I
Not
think it's
bother.
out of love and respect that
Yeah.
you played along as well.
Yeah, correct.
It was nice of you and I think right of you to do so. Okay.
And then I just tried to like deal with it, right? But I couldn't. I got so angry. And I got so affected. Honestly, I was going nuts. Every time I saw a proposal on my timeline, I wanted to kill myself. No, but I would be like, I would tell him. But I would not be able to control myself, right?
Okay.
And I'll be going on and on and on. And this went on for like a long time. Like, okay, so basically, right, I was engaged for maybe a year and a half before I got married.
Okay.
Okay. It went on for a long time. I think the whole 1.5 years. Time and again, I would have this like burst of like anger. And I'm just like, no, I just didn't understand. My main issue was I cannot understand why you will not just do something that is important to me.
I think what Asaf said is really true as well. It's about what the girl wants, right? And if you're this kind of person, like do something a bit more your style. Yeah, if you're someone that really doesn't care, okay, at home with the mother, I think that's fine.
Correct.
Yeah.
So here's the kicker, right? So I went back and forth and I'm on and on and on about it and I'm just trying to get an answer. Like why? I don't understand. Like
But there's part two to this story, yeah? Let's get to the part two.
to the story.
Yeah.
Like, I just couldn't understand why. So I was trying to get these answers, right? And at that point, what made it worse for me was that he said, I thought you were just being extravagant.
Everyone, even if you thought that it's not right to say it.
We want to help you.
Yeah, we really wanna
do.
help
We
you.
love you.
At this point, right, I've told him already, the only way out of this is a Birkin. You get me a Birkin, I'll drop this right away. I promise you.
Drop some money.
Dropping all my money.
Okay.
So did you get that?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. So there was this kind of like thing, right, that made me very angry. And there was this like, it went on for months, honestly. So he thought that I was being extravagant. And I was questioning, like, why am I so hard up about this? Am I being demanding? Like, what is going on, right? I couldn't find the answer as well. And he just kept going on about, he thought it was, okay, first of all, I was like, I don't understand. I've said these things, right? And then he just thought that, I don't know, he just thought I was just saying things.
Just saying it for the sake of
just
saying it.
Which I find a bit weird.
Okay, so boys, men, guys, please listen.
no joke,
Yeah, listen and take your girls seriously. Yeah, when they voice out their feelings to you.
If not, you have to end up buying them a Birkin.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, buy them a Birkin anyway if you can.
Yeah, exactly. And I think,
It's an
to
investment.
help yourself get over this, because this is not a healthy thing in a relationship if you keep thinking about it.
correct.
And clearly, everyone does not think about it the way you do. Make him buy you the bag and move on. Really, if it's your coping mechanism, do it. You have to find a point to get over it.
Buy
you
me
know.
the Birkin already, then I still angry. How? Not on
Then
me.
it's on you.
Then
That's
that's
on
on
you.
you.
It's on me.
That's on you. Yeah. So you lay it down to him what you need to get over this. If he does it, you really have to move on. If not, you will be in.
No,
you'll be
but
in
he
shambles
tried. He tried
He
because
tried because there's a part 2 to this story.
Okay.
Okay.
The second proposal.
Then- yes. Okay. Which to me came way too late. Okay, I think. Okay, at that point he still could not understand. Okay, now he understands already, and I know he feels very bad about it. But it took him 4 years to understand.
So I feel so bad for laughing. I'm so sorry.
Okay, lah,
but
better
it's
late than
just-
never, lah, everyone.
Patience is a virtue, everybody. Honestly, I feel like I'm a saint there. God damn.
Okay, tell us about the second part.
All right. So 2 or 3 weeks before the wedding,
Okay.
this one he never nailed properly. Honestly, I was in trash clothes again. I come to work, sometimes.
I
wanna scream.
And I had no makeup on. I don't know why.
But
Okay, so I was at work.
Okay.
Maybe at that time I finished at 10, if I'm not wrong.
okay.
And then I was supposed to meet a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. And then she said she was downstairs.
Okay.
So I came down and I was like, sorry, where are you? And she was like, oh, I'm at the 3rd floor. Okay,
Oh,
so
the
meeting
grass
hop,
patch.
3rd
Yeah.
floor,
Yeah.
upstairs there.
There's a grass patch
There's
there.
a huge
okay.
grass
Very
patch.
Oh, very suitable for proposals. Yes.
Honestly, I cannot ever leave Mediacorp now.
Oh,
So she said, oh, you just come out, I'm upstairs.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, okay. And then after a while, I'm like, sorry, where are you, bitch? And then she's just like, you got hear music or not? You follow the music.
You follow the music.
So there was one guy standing there, playing the guitar.
Oh.
Everyone.
No.
Oh,
He
okay,
cannot,
okay,
for
okay,
God's
okay.
heavens love.
Okay.
He cannot. So he did the right thing and outsourced. Okay.
So there's a guy playing.
There's a
just
guy,
one guy. Okay.
one guy
Okay,
playing
yeah.
the guitar.
Okay.
And then there's a little picnic set up, like a
at, at 10 p.m. at night.
yes, at Mediacorp.
Okay.
Okay, like
Give
a
it to
little
us.
glamping thing. Huh?
Okay.
My friend is. Why is it so funny?
I don't know.
Okay,
Glamping. And then.
glamping. My friend is in the bushes.
Your friend is in the bushes. Oh Lord. Doing what?
Taking a video. I'm beginning to die.
Stomach hurts. Okay. Did you see her in the bushes? Okay.
Okay. Everyone is in a suit.
Oh, he got cleaned up.
Oh yeah, he cleaned up and then he came out
Okay.
and I proposed.
Okay.
Did he give a speech?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Better lah, cause that time don't have at all lah.
And got music.
I
you
got
know.
music.
Got guitarist.
Yeah.
Got guitar. Friend in the bushes.
Friend in
taking
the
a
And
bushes.
my
video.
friend in
Yes.
the bushes.
Yeah. Upgraded really.
I upgraded already. I'm like, okay.
I think this has taught us all an important lesson. This is really, I think, the real side of things lah.
I agree, and I think we have to give it to everyone lah for not understanding you, but he tries to make up for it by giving you a second proposal and the Birkin.
Correct.
Still to come.
Still to come. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yes. So I know he is trying. Actually, quite recently we had a conversation. I don't know how it came about, but basically it came out. And then he was like, yeah, honestly, now that I think about it, I just don't know why. And then I was like, yeah, honestly, the issue is that you're the only person who can do this for me. So for me, it felt like,
Never mind.
So for a long time, I just felt like, wow, you cannot just suck it up and just, so I feel like if your partner wants something, or I think the issue is, or the thing is that in this case, you're the only person who can do it lah. So just do it. If she doesn't want a proposal, okay. If you want a proposal, make it known, my friends.
These are real tears, please. Her tears are appealing to you from the bottom of her broken heart.
Correct.
But by sharing this story, I think you're saving the potential proposals of many couples out there listening to our podcast. So thank you, Zura.
Ayo.
It's okay.
And-
It was all
and-
about greater.
It's great to go, great to good.
You're getting a Birkin, and I think the most important thing is everyone tries.
Yes.
He picks you up after work every
yes.
night, and this we got to give it to him. This is commitment.
Thank you,
This
everyone.
is commitment.
Thank
We
you.
still love you nonetheless.
Honest.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Ayo.
Okay, so I think there are still people that, are not like us, where we think that marriage proposals are really, really important.
For sure.
There are some people, and I think one of our producer as well, sees like saying, I BTO my, you want a BTO? She sees that as a legit marriage proposal. And another of our listeners actually said, well, this is not very important. I prefer to put all my time and effort into the actual wedding day. Because more people are going to be there and stuff like that.
Right.
Oh,
It's really to each its own.
Correct.
Oh.
Correct.
yeah. Producer L has actually had her ideal proposal planned out since she was 14 years old.
Oh, let's hear it.
Yeah.
I was working at McDonald's when I was 14, man. Tell me about it.
Did you dream of your proposal while frying the fries?
No.
Never. What were you thinking of when you were frying the fries?
How to get into the entertainment industry.
Honey, you manifested this
did
shit
it.
since you were 14. eh?
You did it.
I did.
If you're working at McDonald's now, be like Hazel. Manifest your future.
Honestly, dream big.
Yeah. So for producer L, she did not want to have conversations about houses, BTO, and all that before the proposal, because she felt that that's already like, breaking things. Like,
Not
you already know
romantic
it's
at
gonna
all.
happen and all that, right? It's not about the cost. It's not about Instagram or whatever, right? It's not even about the ring. But she just can't get herself to see getting her a house as a type of actual proposal, because you skip that whole moment of like, oh, are we gonna spend the rest of our lives together and all that? Yeah.
But in Singapore, right, like let's say you want to move out right after you get married.
Yeah.
So you get a BTO.
Yeah.
But you have to wait 5 years. So how?
So that is the situation the producer L is in right now. They've bought a house. Her finger is still empty. Yeah, correct.
But what changed your mind though? Oh my god, she's as heartbroken as Azura. We got two
Producer
sad
L's
girls in the house today.
Boyfriend, please.
Jerome.
Yes,
Jerome.
please give her the proposal that she wants.
Calling them out.
Oh my gosh.
You need us to call your husband, boyfriend out. Just drop us a DM.
Yes,
We'll do it
we'll
for you.
shout out. Okay, we'll shout
Correct.
their names.
But then, right, if let's say you go into a marriage proposal and you haven't really discussed at length, because some couples like maybe haven't communicated.
Okay.
What if the girl says no?
I think all guys should go through this phase,
Yeah.
that pop feeling, not knowing whether the girl will say yes or no. So if you already have your BTO settled, there's no pop. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
that's
confirmed.
true.
Oh, it's confirmed.
Yeah, so where's the fun in that? You know?
No lah, but you would go into a proposal knowing the girl would say yes, what? But there have been people in history
No,
who have
not
said
true.
no, right?
Yes, there have been people who have gone into the proposal and then the girl rejects them.
Aiyo.
Okay, I have a story.
Uh-oh.
A pretty close friend of mine. So she was proposed to by her boyfriend, right? And she didn't know what to do. I think she hadn't made up her mind, I
She was
guess.
unsure.
She was unsure. But obviously he didn't pick up on this, right? So he proposed. He was very excited to propose. And she hesitated for a bit and she was thinking like what to say, what to do, you know? So she was like, and he kept going, so, and that pressured her into saying yes.
Okay.
So she said yes because this guy was just on it, right?
So enthusiastic.
Oh, correct. It went on for a while, because she was, I think she had said like, hold on, like, oh, this really took me by surprise. Give me some time. For maybe like the next 15 or 20 minutes, he was just going around the house, following her everywhere. So.
Not the wisest move.
Correct. Did say yes in the end.
Okay.
They were engaged, and then she broke it off.
Okay. I have a very close girlfriend. She made it known that she wanted her proposal to be intimate, cozy. Someone must be there documenting the entire thing. What happened was
person
the
in the
guy.
bushes?
No. So what happened was this guy proposed to her with all friends and family in the room lah. No personal intimate kind of like proposal. The complete opposite of what she would have wanted. But because so many people were there, she really didn't want to embarrass the guy. She said yes, but she called it off. She called it off after that.
Wow.
So everyone were like congratulating her. Everyone was like, so happy, but she knows that this isn't the guy for her because he couldn't even like understand what she wants. Not just in terms of this proposal, like in many daily things in life as well. Yeah.
Damn. See, I feel like even though some people think, okay, proposals are not important, but it does signal a big part of the relationship as well.
Exactly. So I asked Calvert
Yeah.
about his thoughts as well, and he said that he thinks that it's a sign of significance and a gesture, especially coming from a male's point of view. It's like, I've confirmed, made up my mind that this girl is the one.
Right.
So yes, he must do something to make the girl feel special and make himself feel special as well, because this is their event, right? Their special day, their big day. So yeah, it's sweet that some guys think this way as well.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point, because as much as, we've said a lot about it depends on what the girl wants, to listen to what the girl wants and give her what she wants, because you're the only person who can do it. But it's a marriage of the both of you.
Exactly.
Like, it's actually for you too, It's not just her getting something out of it. As much as, you have to plan it and, go through all the, just thoughts and effort and everything. But I think if the guy can look at it from a standpoint where it's for them too, like, it's, how to say,
Like, get the proposal right and your lives will really be much easier.
Yeah, like it's not just for the girl,
Correct.
but it's for the relationship. It takes two
Exactly.
hands to clap.
Correct.
And we actually asked in an Instagram poll on itsclarity.co if the proposals that our, Clarity, what do we call them?
Clarity?
Clarity teas. Our Clarity
Clarity
teas,
teas?
Clarity teas.
actually received were more than expected
Okay.
or something regretful. 65% of them said that the proposals were more than they expected. 35% said that it was meh.
Also, it actually goes to show that guys or girls put in extra thought into their proposals.
They do.
That it
Majority.
exceeded the partner's expectations, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
One of them said it was so fail, I nearly walked off. Oof.
Call me, we can form a club together at Producer L. We'll all hold each other's hands.
Someone else said it was a staycation, private, low key. He asked for my parents' formal approval beforehand. Very sweet.
Oh, very good.
Okay, somebody said that she didn't have a dream proposal in mind, only knew that she wanted Pixie, which is her partner's dog, present, and no big group. But the guy brought her on a dog cruise, and it was one of her best experiences ever. So sweet lah. No one present but all dogs. She loves dogs, right? So dog cruise is the best thing.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a dog cruise.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Sounds
of it.
fun, huh?
Oh, this person says got pregnant, so didn't propose. He said he would in the future, but it's been 3 years, still waiting.
Hello? Can
Hello?
I don't know what to feel about this. Are you okay with it? Most importantly,
Doesn't sound
She's still
like
waiting.
She is.
She's
Yeah,
still
she's still waiting.
but she put an exclamation mark behind, so it sounds like it's been 3 years, still waiting. Sounds like she's okay with it. I hope you find your closure soon.
Marriage proposals have changed so much in the last 2 years because honestly, y'all know Tiokia, right?
Oh yeah, like a shotgun.
A lot of people are getting into shotgun
yeah.
marriages, which I think is completely fine. Like, I have no issue with it at all.
me
But
neither.
it changes the nature of, like, it's like saying we get a house first. Well, if you have a kid already, you know that perhaps you want to get married or you have this commitment to each other. Yeah. So I think things are changing a lot. Let's not put so much pressure on ourselves and just listen to what your partner wants.
Exactly. So speaking of which, Jeremy, how would you like to be proposed to?
Isam also don't care. He said that he's not going to change his mind.
And then, but this is
But
for
it
us.
is up to you. Yeah, share with us. How would you like to be
I
proposed?
don't know what he has in mind, but like he likes. I don't know if he plans big things for him or for me. Because when we were in JC, he planned this like scavenger hunt for Valentine's Day. Like, it was very over the top for like 17, 18 years old me. But I enjoyed it.
Oh, very cute, huh?
Yeah.
Drink store auntie give you something,
Drinks
right?
auntie gave me a cup of tea, asked me to go to the choir room. He played piano, sing for me, okay? Then he himself cry. So I was like, okay, why you cry? Okay,
So cute, eh?
he was like 19 years
He
old.
also sing for you, then he burst into tears after that. Aiyo, Asa. This guy must marry lah, Jeremy.
Okay lah.
He
I'm
must
waiting. I got a tattoo on my ring finger with a heart. I'm just waiting for the ring. Me and producer L both waiting.
Yeah.
Where is it? No lah. I really am not pressuring him at all because of COVID and all that. I know he wants to do something that's a bit more, right? I know that he has certain requirements. He wants my parents and his parents to be there because they're very important to our relationship. So they have to be there. But I did tell him that I know that you want more people to be there. Like y'all, he would want y'all to be there. You know what I mean?
Annyeong.
We would want to be there. We would be there even if he didn't ask us.
Correct. So how can it be
In the
intimate?
I'll borrow Brian's camera. I'll hide there.
But I told him, okay, there can be people there, I'm fine, like our close, tight group. But when you do the actual proposal, apart from videographer, photographer there, like proper ones, that we need to have a bit more privacy. Like it can't be like, oh, my mother can hear what you're saying to me. They're awkward, yeah, you know what I mean? They can watch it in the video, but
Okay.
can there be sort of like a bit more of a separation from the
Okay,
crowd?
so maybe the proposal comes first and then everyone comes in to congratulate you.
Not a bad idea. So everyone's in the bushes.
Exactly. Hello.
What if Asaf has discussed the proposal with these two people sitting here, or like said something, but they're just acting right now?
Then we Hello Academy Awards.
Da na 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 na.
So hazy. Hey, no. How would you like to be proposed to? Or how did you dream that you'd be proposed to?
Honestly, it's so hard to picture a partner in my life at this point. But if you ask me that question, I think my ideal kind of proposal would be something a bit more private. Because our lives are so public. Like you said, I get an oat latte, I also post on Instagram story. Of course, I want this special event to just be kept to myself before, I publicize it and I share it with my followers. I think it's very important. The speech is one. I think a ring is important for me.
Okay, as in diamond ring.
It does not have to be a diamond ring, but it has to be shiny because I love shiny things. Yeah, so that's important. I think it's a very sweet form of appreciation and gesture. Maybe just a small bouquet of flowers. Him and I of course I want the whole thing to be documented. And I think a nice setup like
Confirm got Ryan.
video
In the bushes.
Brian pulled me in the bushes. Can you imagine that? But yeah, I think like a romantic kind of setting, like something you expect out of a K-drama. Is it a lot to ask for? Actually, I'm very simple.
K-drama is
one,
quite extravagant, no?
Are they? No, something like this, like a very nice hush
in-
podcast setup.
you want it to be
some
here?
lights.
We can make
no,
it
but the
happen.
setting, the setting.
So one
the
and me call one
setting,
a pixel.
So by
don't.
season 12, Azura will be pregnant.
Okay.
And Hazel will be proposed to on the Hush podcast.
That's
set.
Yay!
right.
9 more seasons to go, everybody. We can do it.
That's right.
But
Okay.
private, intimate is very, very important for me. And I think I don't ask for something extravagant. I ask for something cozy, comfortable, and sincere.
Would you want your parents to be there?
It's not a must. in
It's not
all
a
honesty.
must, okay.
It's not a must for me.
Okay.
But you would want him to have asked them beforehand.
Yes, that is a must. But I think what he says to me is very, very important. Because this is between the both of us. I think not so much of our parents, because this is his promise to me, but they of course have to be in the know.
Correct.
I think what we've heard as well from our listeners is that one important thing, no matter small, big, or whatever, it has to be a surprise. That is very important for them. One listener said that she wants to be proposed to with a puppy.
Ooh,
A cutie.
with a puppy.
Is it the puppy in the ring here?
No,
Oh, so cute! The ring dangling from the puppy's collar, the leash.
Oh, understand. Sorry, I thought the puppy.
That is so cute.
Maybe that's what she meant.
But I think as well, let's consider, why are men the ones expected to plan the proposal and not women? We have to try and put ourselves in their shoes as well.
Because they haven't been dreaming of their dream proposal since they were 14 lah.
Yeah lah, exactly lah.
Yeah, if you were, we would do it for you. Really, just say only. Oh.
Oh, by the way, Men Explain with our very dear Sonia Chu is going to be touching a little bit more on this topic. Role reversal of why men plan. But I think when it comes to, same-sex couples, for example, I think proposals are very different as well. Like we see Cam and Mitch in Modern Family, where they were both trying to propose at the same time. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, as long as it works for you and your relationship, don't care about what other people say. Yeah, both of you must be happy. Yeah, it's not that Azura cares about what other people say; it's that she was not happy. That's the problem. But now, a lot of time has passed,
That's right.
and we'll be waiting for a Birkin.
That's right. We're all a little bit smarter now. Everyone's a little smarter now.
Exactly.
He feels regret. We're
that's great.
okay.
And I'm sure he's been doing many things in your daily lives to try to make up for it, right? That's a good quality in a man.
Okay, ladies, any last words today for our dear Hush listeners on marriage proposals in today's society?
I think we need to listen to Azura's story and learn and grow from there, okay? Always listen to what your partner needs and what your partner wants and try to just give her or him that kind of experience because it's just once in a lifetime. It's okay to take a step back and just put in more effort and thought for this one special proposal. I think it goes a long, long way.
Correct. And I think, whether or not you're on the camp that it's important or not important, I think to each its own. I think at the end of the day, it's between the two of you. So I think you should listen to your partner, make the right decisions, and just
Move forward together.
move forward together. Correct. Because at the end of the day, I know that there are many more things that are more important. Maybe, some of them think that, this kind of thing is just a gesture, it's just like
sure.
a bit wayang. And then like what's more important is the marriage or, you got like maybe years ahead together, right? So maybe that's what they're thinking. Or maybe like just more practical reasons like house and stuff like that, BTO, things like that. But I think, the root of it is probably that it's going to happen once you're in life and that you're the only person who can make it happen for the other person. So whether vice versa, it doesn't matter which gender.
Very true, yeah. I think you have to come to a compromise. If the both of you have very different ideas of marriage proposals, just try to compromise. Like if one wants super flashy, one wants super intimate, just meet in the middle. That's what a relationship is.
I fully agree. And if our Harsh listeners out there has any stories to share, we would love to hear them. You can leave a comment in our YouTube comment section or on our Instagram post. We would love to read them. With that, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Clemedies.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram at itsclarity.co and share with us all of your stories.
That's right. You can listen to this on Apple Podcasts, Me Listen, Spotify, anywhere else you consume your podcast. Also on YouTube, it's clarity.co.
Once again, I'm Hazel.
I'm Azura.
I'm Germaine.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Jingle bells,
Jingle all the way.
Hey, hey!
Oh, what fun it is to ride the
One-horse open sleigh.
Hey!
Look at the impact it left on our dear Azura go
The
here.
scars.
Yeah, the scars.